Lower back pain is one of the most common reasons for people to become less active. With these very easy 3 exercises, we're going to start to rebuild your mobility, your strength, reduce that pain, and get you active once again. For our first drill today, we'll be doing the symmetrical walking both forward and backwards. So how it begins, we'll start with the arms. We're going to be again in the deep part of the pool, and the feet aren't going to be touching to the ground. Arms are going to do a couple different movements. They're going to start first at the hips. You're going to bend those elbows. We're going to extend the arms straight in front of the body, right? So not out of the water. The water's right here. They're going to stay along the surface of the water, or if you need, you can bring them a little bit below the surface of the water. Once you have that full extension forward, you're going to open the arms out to the side, all right? Make sure you don't lean forward to get that range of motion. So keep the shoulders over the hips. You bend the elbows in, and then you repeat. So this movement is going to be doing continuous range of motion. We're going to bend one leg just a little, not to 90 degrees. We're going to bend it a little and extend that leg straight out. And we're going to bring it forward. And then the other leg bends up, extends, and the body moves through the water, all right? Show you from the side. So you bend a little bit, extend that leg forward. As you're doing it, the other leg bends, extends forward, all right? We're gonna do that for about 30 seconds. We're gonna eventually build up to 1 minute, 2 minutes, and then try to get to 3 minutes. So if you're in that deep part of the pool, if you get to one wall, to the end of the deep part, how we do it backwards. Arms again, we start by bending those elbows, all right? The arms are then going to move back. So full extension, gonna reach all the way back. And then you're gonna swing those arms along the surface. They're gonna go in front of the body, and then we're gonna bend back in, all right? That's what we do with the arms. The legs, as we're doing it, we're gonna bend one knee up, and instead of extending it forward to move forward, we're gonna now extend it back, all right? So we're gonna bend, extend back, and then when you get that full extension, make sure to engage those glutes, and then swing that leg back to the leg that hasn't moved. Do one leg, and then the other. Make sure again, guys, as you're doing it, shoulders are over the hips. Avoid kind of arching, falling forward as you're doing it, or favoring one side. If you find that you're doing that, try to do a little bit smaller of a step. For this next exercise, we're gonna be doing the high knees forward and backwards. Again, this exercise we'll be doing in the deep part of the pool. We're gonna start by bending those elbows, bringing those arms straight forward, bring the arms across the water along the surface, and then bending. Legs, find a comfortable position, make sure they're fully extended straight down. One leg is gonna be straight, and the other leg we're gonna move. So we're gonna take that, if we start with the right, make sure to alternate. We're gonna move one knee, bring it to about 90 degrees. We're gonna hold it there, do a couple arm movements forward, lower that leg, and then alternate. I want you guys to be careful. Don't just stick to one side the whole time. Make sure you're alternating. All right, so as you're doing it, both legs straight down, we bring one up, hold, go forward a couple steps, extend it down, give your body a few seconds if you need, and then start with the other leg. Now, how we do it backwards. Legs are doing the same thing. However, the arms, to get you to move backwards along the pool, are gonna do in reverse. So we start by bending those elbows again and extending those arms straight back, swing them along the surface of the water forward, and then bend them in. For this next exercise, we'll be doing the diamond in a vertical position. Once again, we're gonna be in the deep part of the pool. So let's start with what I want you guys to do with the arms. There's a few different options for it. One is you can kind of keep them out to the side, a little bit of treading the water to help keep yourself floating. If you need a little extra support, you can hold onto that wall from the side, or if you want the wall right in front of you, hold on with both arms Just make sure you're a little bit away from it so you don't bump your knees into it. Legs are gonna start straight down and they're gonna be together. Make sure the hips and shoulders are in one line. And I always recommend starting it a little bit lower. Don't go up too high. So start by bringing both knees up. Once you find a comfortable position, I wouldn't bring it all the way to 90 degrees at first, but eventually they will come there. Once they come to that position where they're bent, I want you to start opening them. So right and left knee open outward, and the hips maintain that alignment under the shoulder. You open them as wide as you can comfortably, and you're gonna hold that position. As you're holding that position, if you're doing the one where you're moving, keep those arms with the symmetrical walking forward. If you're holding on to the wall, keep that stability and just focus on the legs. Once they're open and you've held for about 5-10 seconds, you can build up to 15. I want you to close those knees and push the legs straight down. That will be one time. I'm gonna want you guys to repeat it then. Bend them back up, open the knees, right and left knees moving apart. However, make sure you keep those feet together so the feet don't float away from each other, all right? Keep the feet together, open the knees, hold for a few seconds, up to 5, 10, or 15. Close those knees and push them straight down. If there's something that you guys want us to cover, leave a comment down below and we'll get to it.